Today we have info on India passing a new bill, President Zelensky visiting the White House, and much more.
We have today's weather forecast with Kyler and a look at sports with Ian.
Today is Friday, September 22nd, 2023.
We are live from Studio H12 in the Shroyer Broadcasting Center at Bradley Central High School, and you are watching Vox News today.
Thank you for joining us on Vox News. I'm Callie Ellis.
And I'm Olivia Wyatt, and these are your top stories for today.
Zelensky and his wife were greeted by President Biden and First Lady Jill Biden as they arrived for the bilateral meeting. Zelensky called the meeting, quote, very important. President Biden announced $325 million worth of military assistance for Ukraine. The package is expected to include more cluster munitions, more artillery and anti-aircraft systems. It will not include Army tactical missile systems, which Ukraine has requested.
On Thursday, India passed a historic bill that will reserve a third of parliament seats for women. This covers both the lower house and state assemblies in what's seen as a major win for rights groups that have been campaigning on better representation in politics for decades. There have been 6 attempts to pass this bill since 1996, but they have all failed. A total of 214 lawmakers voted in favor of the bill, which was brought forward by the Prime Minister.
Unlimited breadsticks at Olive Garden aren't luring older Americans back into the restaurant. It's the same at Cracker Barrel. During the pandemic, baby boomers had to eat meals at home, and in the years following, they've continued to do so. Cracker Barrel CEO says inflation may be impacting the 65 and older group. But it's not just them. Many restaurants are seeing a decline in foot traffic across all age groups.
A woman in Rockford, Illinois has been inspired after the Make-A-Wish Foundation helped her son. Kelly Richel Bowell, mother to Nick Bowell, was faced with the sad news that her son had cancer. She saw how happy the Wish Foundation granted made her son and decided she wanted to give back too. Kelly has now worked with many young adults to make their wishes come true. She says, at first I wasn't strong enough to do it, but I recently helped my 100th person as a wish maker. I just love speaking with them and getting to know them.
A Floyd County man has been exonerated for a murder that happened in 2000. A judge signed off on an order that drops all charges against Joey Watkins. Watkins spent more than 22 years in prison for the killing of Isaac Dawkins. Dawkins was found with a gunshot wound between Rome and Cedartown. Last year, a judge overturned his guilty verdict due to juror and prepartorial misconduct. And now check on our weather. Kyler, what can you tell us?
The weather has been mild for the last few days this summer. Stay tuned for an update on our current weather and more right after this break.
Metal roofing from Best Buy Metals offers the long life of a kicker with the strength of a linebacker. It's the easiest decision since the time you had to pick between watching the Super Bowl or professional bowling. Did you know Best Buy Metals can provide a free material quote from a Google Map address? Stop by our showroom today. Visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com or get a free quote at metalroofingquote.com.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together,
we are Cleveland Ford.
Welcome back to Vox News. I'm Kyler Delaney with your weather. Here's our weather at a glance for today. The high is 83 and the low will be 56. The current weather outside is 56 and the humidity outside is 95. The wind is blowing at 3 miles per hour, and the dew point is 55 degrees. The pressure is 30. The visibility is 11 miles, and finally the UV index is 0 out of 10. Meteorologist Danielle Banks is tracking a tropical storm expected to form off the southeast U.S. coast and will spread heavy rain, strong wind gusts, high surf, coastal flooding, and rip currents up the east coast into the weekend. Now let's take a look at the national radar. There are scattered storms over the Midwest, east, and the west side of the United States. And here's our local radar. Everything is clear for today. Now let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Today it'll be warm, reaching 83 degrees with plenty of sunshine. Later it'll cool down to 56 degrees with mostly clear skies. Tomorrow it'll be a bit cooler with a high of 82 degrees and abundant sunshine. In the evening, expect 62 degrees with mostly clear skies. Looking to Sunday, it'll be around 81 degrees with occasional clouds. In the evening, it'll drop to 58 degrees with a few clouds. Monday, we'll have a high of 76 degrees with a mix of sunshine and clouds in the evening. It'll be 60 degrees with some clouds. Tuesday, we'll bring a high of 80 degrees with a mix of clouds and sunshine. In the evening, it'll go down to 60 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Wednesday's high will be 78 degrees with morning showers and isolated thunderstorms in the evening. Expect 63 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Lastly, on Thursday, the high will be 76 with morning rain showers and scattered thunderstorms. By evening, it'll cool to 56 with mostly clear skies. That's all I have today for our weather. Here's Ian with your sports report.
Today we have a look at Detroit's win over Oakland and the Giants and the 49ers right after this break.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together,
we are Cleveland Ford.
McDonald's is honored to serve our communities. McDonald's would like to give the opportunity to come join their team at one of their 11 locations. McDonald's has 5 locations in Cleveland and locations in Athens, Sweetwater, Madisonville, Etowah, Ocoee, and Ottawa. It's as simple as texting APPLY to 38000 or dropping by one of their 11 locations for an application. They offer flexible schedules, tuition assistance, and competitive wages. Come join the winning team at your local McDonald's.
Welcome back to Vox News. I'm Ian Wagner with your sports report. The New York Giants kept dialing up blitzes against the San Francisco 49ers. Just got the ball into their playmakers' hands. Christian McCaffrey scored a touchdown on his 12th straight game. Deebo Samuel caught one of Brock Purdy's 2 touchdown passes. and the San Francisco 49ers won their 13th straight regular season game, 30-12, over the New York Giants on Thursday night. Daniel Jones was often on the run and couldn't get anything going downfield. He went 22 for 32, 137 yards, and an interception. Tyreek Skubal had a season-high 10 strikeouts and 7 strong innings for his 4th consecutive win, and the Detroit Tigers handed the Athletics their 8th consecutive loss, beating Oakland 7-3 on Thursday night. Kerry Carpenter had his 9th multi-hit game this month and the 34th of the season for Detroit. Matt Vierling added 2 hits, an RBI, and scored twice for the Tigers, who are 6-2 on their final road trip of the season. That is all I have for sports. Stay tuned for more Vox News right after this break.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford, and together,
we are Cleveland Ford.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
At Whirlpool, we don't know how the same number of people can make twice as much laundry without ever leaving the house. We don't know how breakfast can make you need a snack. How are you still hungry? Or where all the glasses keep going? But we do know that you can trust Whirlpool to cook, clean, and wash it all, because that's what we've always done. Meal after meal, dish after dish, load after load, day after... What day is it?
Welcome back to Vox News. A 26-year-old woman was charged with elderly abuse after she allegedly assaulted an 81-year-old woman and officers at Nashville International Airport Thursday. At one point, Kathy began yelling at an 80-year-old woman before they had a brief conversation, and Kathy hit her in the face with her cell phone in her closed fist, according to an affidavit. The victim suffered a quarter-inch laceration above her eye, and the side of her face was bruised.
Tennessee Vols are the team that's standing out early for 2025 four-star wide receiver. Dylan Alfred, National Recruiting Director Adam Gorney, noted that Alfred, who is originally from Mississippi, is also interested in Auburn. And Ole Miss could be a team to watch for Alfred, though for now it's the Vols that have the edge for the talented recruit, so it'll be interesting.
Many construction workers wake up early, put on a hard hat, and report to work each day. However, Peter Church claimed that more individuals are struggling than it seems beneath their tough exterior. Construction, when compared to all other industries, has the highest suicide incidence, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. In 2016, the suicide rate for both men and women working in the construction industry was 49.4% per 100,000, which is over twice as the nationwide average for working men in 32 states. 83% of construction employees had experienced moderate to severe mental health disorders, such as anxiety and depression.
Police observed a woman walking with a shopping cart at 312 Browns Ferry Road. Police asked her if she owned the shopping cart, and she said she did not. Police then asked her if the Dollar General had given her permission to take the shopping cart off of Dollar General's property, and she said they had not. They told her to return the shopping cart. Police will follow up with Dollar General and see if they want to press charges.
The Cleveland-Bradley County Public Library is celebrating 100 years. As part of their centennial celebration, they are presenting a musical, The Gift and Those Who Gave. Admission to the three performances is free with a library card on Friday, October 20th at 7 p.m. and Saturday, October 21st at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. The shows will be held at Lee University Dixon Center Theater.
Residents of Southeast Tennessee will be able to escape to the farm when the River Maze, a creative soybean maze, returns to Birchland Ocoee Farms for its 19th season on September 23rd. Featuring a new design each year, this fall's theme is Gateway to Fun. This theme represents all the fun there is to be had while visiting the Ocoee region. Visit the River Maze in Ocoee for tons of fun this season.
Today is September 22nd, which is National Hobbit Day. On this day, celebrate the birthdays of Bilbo and Frodo Baggins. The novels The Hobbit and the trilogy The Lord of the Rings trilogy written by J.R.R. Tolkien bring to life the world of Middle-earth. Reading the book or watching the movies are other ways to enjoy the day. Create a celebration worthy of a Hobbit. We are on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
You will also find more online at our website, bchs.tv.
Please remind your friends to like, subscribe, and share on our YouTube channel, BCHS Bear Network.
Tune in each weekday for our newscast. You just can't get enough Vox.
That is all we have for you today from Studio H12 in the Shroyer Broadcasting Center at Bradley Central High School.
From all of us with Vox News, thank you for watching.
We hope you have a splendid day.
And as always,
God bless and go Bears.